Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so let's get ready to rumble! Good evening everyone, welcome on CPL Major, the Silver Series. We got tonight a game ODH against 2-1, ODH, the clan from American, and 2-1, the Finnish most competitive clan on a PS4 scene. Tonight we will have a rematch against these two teams, and I'm sure we will have a really good game tonight. Although ODH is playing one player loss, so 2-1's got a bit of advantage now. We'll see how it goes. Both clans got experience. Both clans, this is the second season for both of them clans, so they know what they are doing. They know why they're here, and they know what would like they win. ODH experienced players, Digital Image, Fast Davis, Bryce MK, My X-Tac, Grey Wolf a bit less. Maxes, that's the player that used to play in the first season of CPL on 70 now. Later on he got a pause, and now he plays for ODH, a really good player. 2-1, Vinatori, 69, Ironman Finn, Lutirake, DJ Linke, Jipari, Finkonak, Nut 700, all these players experienced, well played together. We'll see what they did ready for us, what they prepared for us for tonight evening. We've got a small issue at the beginning of the round, because my change of settings of the room knocked out the ODH tanks. A small misunderstanding, and it appeared that ODH didn't have tanks picked. Just because of that, 2-1 do not agree too much with that, but that is what it happened. Yeah, so I did change again the level restrictions, and yet it did kick the tanks again, so that was a misunderstanding on picking tanks and changing the tier numbers. That's alright. It was alright for ODH because they are playing in 6 players, so they picked only 8 tiers, but 2-1 was on 7 players, so they change. Oh, there is one player for ODH, so maybe they will be ready. So that won't be so much disadvantage. I'm gonna ask ODH if they are ready. They disagree with my decision, but yes, it was a misunderstanding between changing the tier allowance and picking up the tanks, because the players cannot see if they got tanks ready or not while they got ODH. They have to be sure what is going on. So they've got the player in the last minute because of the technical issues. I'm not gonna change anything about that. It is not, there isn't anything in the rules that would say that your player cannot be late. The rule says clearly that you just cannot play if you don't have enough players. The minimum number of players to start is 5. Let's see what we got. Glory IS-5, one of the newest premium tanks on PS4 by MKK. All small repair kit, small med kit, and small extinguisher. Digital Image, full training build on his fatherland. My X-Tac on the hits, and small repair kit, small med kit, large fire extinguisher, auto. Fast Davis of the HES3, and he's got full premium build. Grey Wolf trying to save some money on repair kit and med kit. Max a small bit, not too much premium amount. Max is trying to save as much money as possible. Must be sure, must be confident in his skills. and last second stand 564 squiggle XX on ODH type 64. That's not too often picked on the tier 8 game, and he's saving money on ammo and medkit and repetitive as well. On the other side, on 2-1, Iron Man Infinity 32, full premium build, not full premium with T32, DJ Linke, IS3, saving some money on kits, but not too bad. Interesting build, 14 high explosive rounds. What the hell is going on with that? What? I don't think he's gonna try to shoot dogs. Lutiraker, full premium build on his IS3. Vinatori, which he's just been spotted, full premium build, Fincona on Bulldog, interesting bit, mostly PRs, only 10s and some Jipari hits, but full premium build. And now the war started, and there is a cap. Yes, there's a cap pressure. Yes, they are here. Exactly. They must react in no time. They got 15 seconds now, or the cap is picked by 2-1. 2-1 got a hard time at this moment because they decided to take the cap, so they need to hold, withstand 9 more seconds. No, this is everything. 7, 6. Oh, there's a fast debut down there. 7 seconds, yes. 6 seconds, 9 deck up, yes. They lost some points. That was a risky decision, but it may be worth it. 6, 5, 5, 4. Oh, it's so close. 4, 3, 8. Oh, what was deck up? DJ Linke just got some damage on him, and they decided to okay wolf. So 4 seconds. Still, the pressure on the cap is massive. The flag will be taken. No, another deck up. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. 4 seconds, what a massive amount of damage everywhere, shoots everywhere. 4 seconds, they are still giving the pressure. 3, 2, 10. Ah, that was so unlucky. Bryce MKK was destroyed, and they was decapped. Now that's too near for 2-1, but they still pressure the cap. What's going on down here? Check focus fire from 4 tanks on fast debuts. Still decap, 5 seconds. ODH was absolutely surprised in what happened down here. Both Bulldogs on 2-1 still alive, reloading and doing massive damage on it. And it is! They've got the flag. They've 5 near and they've got the flag. Absolutely crazy thing. Madness what just happened down there. I couldn't believe my own eyes. That was a professional, absolutely perfect in every matter. Pressure on the cap and defense of the flag. Wow! ODH surprised, couldn't stand that. That was absolutely hell of a fight down there. As we can see, the damage was absolutely big on both sides. Just the time they couldn't focus fire because they had to deck up. That's that. If you have to deck up because the time is running, they can't focus fire on one tank, and this tank is still alive, and this tank is still shooting, and that what was doing damage bigger than ODH could stand. 1 near for 2-1. Now 2-1 on defense, and ODH is gonna attack. ODH is trying not to make any more problems. Pick the tanks early. I inform both guns that they got 3 minutes to pick up tanks from now on. And I'm starting. My timer go. The time to pick up is gonna be recorded on video as well, so everyone can check it. Of course, if both guns say they are ready before the time, we start the battle earlier. So far that was absolutely brilliant what happened. There was no time even to check the single tanks. Of course, there is still the issue with the camera, like as we've seen, that whenever the tank is going to be destroyed or is destroyed at that moment, the camera is jumping on the tank that you last watched. So it is annoying glitch, really annoying glitch for us spectators and for people who watches the games. Hopefully Wargaming is gonna fix that ASAP. I did inform them about the glitch. We will see if anything is gonna happen about that. And definitely that is going to be a really intensive battle. Now 2-on-1 on defense, ODH attacks, 1 near for 2-on-1, like I was saying on earlier games. What happened mostly in PC WGL, that defensive guns got a bigger percentage of wins, quite much more bigger, it's like 60-something%. So yes, it is the defense teams on PC feels like they got more advantage. What surprised us here on CPL, we can see that it's not there on PS4. The clans are so absolutely ready on attack that most of the ones are exactly on the attacks. It's not like that the defense teams got the bigger amount of wins. We got bigger amount of wins by the attacking teams. They really do a great job here. Everyone's pretty much surprised that it will go like that. Another thing is that this is the first season where we're playing the assault mode, as we don't have the attack defense mode from PC. Although Wargaming has got the proper fights on their servers, it's not like something that they would like to see. We don't know why. We don't know why they are trying to hold us so much. So we're doing whatever we can. As you can see, our interface is different than on PC. So to prevent checking the tanks while picking, to avoid the problems with adjusting the tactics on the fly to the tanks that picking the opposite team, we got a trick. We change everyone to the spectator and give them time to pick tanks. After time given, we reveal them, and they don't know what tanks enemy is gonna pick, so they need to be prepared to fight. They need to prepare before. It's not anymore a random battle where you just go and what will be will be. 3 minutes just passed, but we will give them additional few seconds. We are more for fair play, we are more for competitive gaming, not for strict rulers winnings or looking for the holes in the rulebook. So yep, 20 seconds more. I'm opening the tanks now, revealing tanks. Let's see what we got here. What's interesting, 2-on-1 on defense to Bulldogs. That is interesting. Doesn't seem like the clans did a special something to do different tactic on tanks, so we'll see what they got. In the meantime, I can inform you that in the same time as we're playing now, there's a playoff of the tourney 1-on-1 tier 8 on Rogue Community. There are some good players from CPL that are playing down there, so we wish them best of luck, and we wish best of luck to our current teams that playing tonight game. Definitely this will gonna be something like we saw in the first round. Absolutely amazing what happened down there. And again, 2-1 Jipari and Fincona, M41 Bulldogs, Vinatori, Lutirake, DJ Linke, IS Freeze, Nut and Iron Man Finn, T32s on ODH, Squiggle Type 64 again, Maxes, Grey Wolf and Fast Devils, IS Freeze, my X-Tac, I think that should be, that's what we call him, my X-Tac or something like that, my X-Tac, Fatherland, DJ Limit Fatherland, and Bryce MKK in Glory IS5. Glory IS5 just came into the PS4 console shop, and it's been picked from the beginning of the date that he was able, that Price was able to buy him. So looks like it is pretty much competitive. It's got 240 front side armor, as we can see. It's quite good. It's got a bit less armor on the tower in comparing example to Fatherland, because it's only 140. So it's vulnerable against tier 10s, and that's what it's going to on. Squiggle has been spotted. Did he spot anyone? Nope, he didn't. Bryce MKK spotted. That is vulnerable. The tower is vulnerable on tier 10s, but we are playing on tier 8, so it is absolutely a brilliant choice. Now my X-Tac got hits. Yeah, 2 Bulldogs are gonna sniper him from far. ODH in a bad situation. They've been spotted, and they are being sniped and beaten out slowly from the other side of the of the map, and as we can see, the perfect place which Bulldog takes. That's what new physics lets you do that. We can put the Bulldog on top of the hills, so he's invisible and he can spot all the teams around. So absolutely great idea here, great play from Bulldog. Yeah, just it's missing, I think, the some skills. Oh, that was absolute brilliant focus, and they've lost the Bulldog. Oh, great job from ODH. That was, yeah, that was risky. I think he doesn't have a mover or I think other shot skills, and he took the risk because the map is small, and shooting from there, he revealed his position. So that was dangerous. Now Finkona is going for Squiggle. He's gonna do it 1-on-1. Bulldog contra Type 60. They've just missed both themselves. But if the Squiggle move a bit farther, he will see a Finkona. Oh, he's visible. Finkona see him. Yep, he's going to get on his from behind. In the meantime, there is a hard fight on the side. Iron Man is getting hit. Bryce MKK, Gloria IS5 also. Max is shooting on Zilinka, missed. Bryce MK another hit. Digital image hit him behind. Now Max is, oh, what's going on down here? Bit of panic now. Great shot, and yes, Squiggle is done by Finkona. Oh, he's wow, what's going on down there? Now my stack ODH was done by Nut. Bryce MK ammo racked, and on one shot he must withdraw to a bit. And now Zilinka was done 2-2 for both of the clans. So what's going on here? They're fighting hard on both sides. Now Iron Machine will be finished by Maxes. Yes, that is gonna happen. Yes. Yeah, he took the shot. That's blowing him up. And Vinatori ammo rack. 3-2 for ODH on attack. Absolutely brilliant tactics that's going on here. 3-3, they managed to finish Bryce MKK. Vinatori still on one shot. Oh, what's going on here? Ay. They gave up Bryce, and now the Vinatori has been done 4-4 because at the same time they done the Grey Wolf. So it is really hard now. Fast Devils is trying to defend himself from sniping him. Finkona and Bulldog. IS3 and T32 focus fire on him, but they both are on one shot. And from the other side, yes, Max is coming and finishing the ulti rake on his nearly full healed IS3. Then Fast Devils finish the nut, and Max has got only a bit of damage on his tracks. I don't know if they are doing good what they are doing. On this occasion, I think that they're supposed to just go and pick up the base, not run after the Bulldog. What's the point here? Tanks are too slow. And what they decided? Yep, they are going for the flag. So definitely I don't think the Bulldogs got any chance to withstand them, and this will finish the game in 1-1. Like I told just a few minutes ago, most of the teams here wins on an attack mode. The attacking team is winning more often than the team that's defending, and we just could see that. Now poor Finkona can't do anything about that. Can do absolutely nothing about that. It's just been won by ODH. No matter how hard he would try, he can't do anything. Even if he would decap one, maybe two times, he's got not enough HP to withstand the damage from IS3s. He will try, but he won't manage even in time. Yep, that's it. He managed to spot the first David, not yeah, they managed to finish him in the last second. Like I thought, that was a focus fight. That was a absolutely and then what happened down there, and we got 1-1 at this moment. Let's check the damage for a second. Digital image, Fatherland 2k, Fast Devils 2k.3, Maxes 1.4, Grey Wolf is 3 1.8, Fatherland my stack not too much, Bryce not too much, Squiggle not too much, 1.2, T32 1.4, not 1k Lutirake, not Bulldogs not too much, but I think they did their job at the beginning of the game, and Vinatori Zilinka didn't manage to do some, even though the shots, 8 shots, fired 6 in the target and only 2 penetrations, so I think it needs to do something with his aim. Others quite good game. Bryce 642. Let's see, Grey Wolf 7 shots fired, 6 on target, 5 penetrations. Fast Devil 7 shots fired, 7 on target, 7 penetrations. And we got 1-1 after first map Tundra. Now we're gonna see a different map, much more bigger map, much more new map, because the Tundra is the map which we had from the beginning. Now we're gonna see the map that's called Ardennes. And what is important, again, ODH is gonna be on defense. I will inform both clans that they got 3 minutes. You guys got 3 minutes to pick tanks from now on. Message sent. Let's start our timer. Yep. Here we go. We got 3 minutes for a sick, for a coffee, for a quick shag or whatever. Yeah, just joking, of course. That's what one of them said, that he would like to see more breaks between one match and the other, because maybe he got some time for something more than coffee and a cig or something. So, oh, the young, those YAF admins. So, ODH, American clan, with really a lot of experience and good players. They are the last American clan that is participating in CPL. The second clan that started decided to withdraw. That's their decisions. So we have to accept that. 2-on-1, the last and the most competitive Finnish clan. Absolutely great team play on their side, same as ODH. I can say it's not, but we've had more Finnish clans, so at this moment we got only 2-on-1, only they withstand, and they are in CPL Major, the Silver Series. Both of these clans are fighting to advance to the CPL Pro, to the Gold Series, where the fight is gonna be taken on a tier 10 tanks, so we're gonna see absolutely different gameplay down there. This season these clans decided to play against each other and a couple of other teams in CPL Major to prove who is best on tier H and advance. Even though both of them were invited as a wild card to the CPL Pro, both decided to stay and show off. So now we can see what they can do, and that's absolutely great game. Some great things we can see in here, some great tactics, surprising tactics, and really interesting picks sometimes. Of course, it can be avoided. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. That's why we're playing here, to show who's better. We're playing for the bragging rights, so let's see who's better, ODH or 2-on-1 tonight. Looks like both teams are in a good shape, because both teams won their attacking rounds without any issues when on attack. We'll see how it will go on Ardennes, because this map is completely different. It's much more bigger. It takes much more time to get to the flag on that map. Recently, on last update on World of Tanks console, we've got the summer version of that map. It looks quite much more colorful, I think, interesting. Hopefully we will be able to see it in the future, but as it wasn't been drawn yet for playoffs, so I cannot tell for sure. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds past the time given. I'm gonna review the tanks now. Looks like both clans are ready. Now that's something completely surprising. What we gonna see here on Ardennes? I'm sure this will be interesting game. The match itself, last one, those two teams, last game was absolutely brilliant, and this one will be absolutely hot as well. A lot of action, as we can see, a lot of shooting, a lot of surprising tactics, and the pick ODH, my stack on ISU 152. Tank Destroyer, that's interesting pick. Full APCR, but two small repair kits and small bad kit. Of course, got the net. Other tanks as they was, but there are massive changes on 2-on-1 side. Let's check what they prepared. Not 700, FV304. That's something that usually players used to track or enemies on 8 tiers, or just decap the flag, or just scare them, because it cannot do too massive damage on its own. But what's surprising, we can see here two light tanks, 8 tier, and that's two AMX 1390. Fincona and Jipari are gonna show us some good things on that tanks, and they are here, they are closer, they are closing really fast. What can I say? The map has been balanced, because earlier the flag was exactly here where the light tanks are on A8. Now the flag is on A12, so it's in different place than it used to be. It was changed a couple of days ago, so the tanks have a different outcome, because that was the place on A9 was pretty hard to be taken on attack. No, okay, we got spotted tanks, we got spotted Jipari in 1390, and first hit my X-Tac in ISU 152 got hit. Got some nice damage from from 2-on-1, and 2-on-1 is slowly advancing. Bryce MKM has been just spotted by Jipari. Jipari is taking a risk, active spotting, pretty much high, being spotted by himself. If someone will be able to take a proper position, and Bryce MKM just got shot from RT. Yep, that 6th tier is gonna be a real nuisance from these tanks. Like we saw, it doesn't do much damage, but it damages the modules, destroy the modules, kills the crew, and that's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French, of course, but this is exactly how it is. So now they managed to spot the main wave of the hit, T-32s and Ice Freeze. Digital image on focus fire, but so far all the hits are missing. Now the first hit from 1390. Fincona is trying to point the digital image, and he just got been tracked. Yep, and that was the focus fire from AMX 1390 and from F304, like we can see. They have managed to do the ISU tank destroyer is down, one near for 2-on-1. Fincona is reloading. Is he gonna be surprised by Squiggle? Let's see if he will manage to get there in time. If he catch the Fincona in time, no, he won't. He missed him. If he would catch him on the road, it would be a win-win for ODH, the 6th tier, doing the Bulldog with better crew, like we can see, without the problem, with biggest amount of HPs and with better DPM. But no, they missed themselves. I think, yes, he's trying to find the FV. In the meantime, Bryce is on focus fire. Oh, Bryce on one shot. Yep, they've done him. Too near for 2-on-1. Is Type 64 gonna manage to... Yep, he did it. He destroyed the RT, so it's 2-1, but there is a serious fire change. We can now know that. In the meantime, I can tell you that CZ, there was a game in MOD versus CZ, and CZ, the Czech legendary, won 3 near, but they were saying that in the worst case they will win 3-1, so they feel comfy now. We'll see what happens. Oh, 4-2! 2-on-1 after the initial really good start. Now 5-2, they're losing. losing more and more. I don't think they can withstand, the two lines can withstand the attack on defense from ODH. Something went wrong, and that's what happens, and it is Fincon in a hard situation. Done! 6-2. I'm surprised that Fincon didn't try to just hit Type 64 with his own tank, supposed to do enough damage to survive, but now 4 minutes and 50 seconds to defense for ODH. I highly doubt that Jipari is able to change the tide of that battle, so of course he can try. We know that the miracles may happen, we know that miracles called RNG in World of Tanks happens as well, so everything can happen in this 5 minutes. Lots of skills, lots of concentration, and a bit of RNG got favor, and he may have done it, but no, I don't think so. ODH feels something. That's it, focus fire, 7-2. ODH won on defense this one. It's 2-1 for ODH at this moment. Let's see on damage. The best damage on 2-1 done by Amix 3090s. We have to admit that FD304, 505 did his job definitely, but I think the main core of the attack didn't went too well. As we can see, something went wrong, and ODH didn't let them through. Absolutely great defense by ODH this time. maybe that's it. Maybe these peaks of the 3090s was a wrong call. You know, they've got no armor at all. They cannot bounce the shots. Their accuracy is not too great, so we have to consider that we may miss the shot, especially on the move. So okay, clans are changed to spectators. I'm gonna inform clans that they can pick tanks. You guys got 3 minutes to pick tanks from now on. Message sent. Timer started. 3 minutes. We can go for a coffee. We can go for a cig. We can check what's going on in the news, or just hear me talking some interesting, sometimes more, sometimes interesting less things. Definitely, on 22nd of this month, 22nd June, we will be able to see something revolutionary, something absolutely new for World of Tanks. We're gonna see the release of 2 new Japanese premium tanks, and this will be nameless and otherwise. And the nameless tier 8 heavy tank, the otherwise tier 8 medium tanks. These tanks are a big treat for CPL. Why is that? Because the nameless got absolutely interesting statistics. He's got really good armor with a low standard ammo penetration, but as we know, on the CPL we're not using standard ammo. Nearly nobody does that. Everyone has to be sure that he hits because he got killed, not he hit because the RNG was not too lucky for him. So, as we know, everyone shoots fires premium ammo, which is normal, which is allowed. Everyone not everyone, but most of the players use the premium consumables, which is allowed and which is supposed to be done because they've got the special benefits like 10% fixing the trucks quicker, or 10% chance that our crew won't be killed. So everyone is doing them, and this heavy tank, Japanese heavy tank, which is from the Valkyrie Chronicles game, may be a serious contender in CPL Major on 754 tier 8 league. So probably some of the clans will focus on gathering new tanks, on making the better choices, because now it was so far it was pretty much IS-3, Fatherland, T-32. Sometimes the tanks, heavy tanks was picked different, but mainly does. Now we got Glory IS-5 now at this moment, and there is a massive chance that the surprisingly heavy tank, nameless tier 8 heavy tank, 15 kilometers an hour for a heavy tank with absolutely great armor, maybe a massive addition, maybe a game breaker for the teams using them in CPL, but maybe not. So we will see what happens from 22nd. So it's closing by, as there was some issues in the community. They were concerned about things that I think they're supposed to chill out a bit. They let happen that we're gonna see a new great looking tanks from Valkyrie Chronicles. I'm sure I'm buying both of them at the day one, so I'm voting with my wallet. Same will do other players. Call us or whatever, but we support the game. We do what we can. We hope that thanks for our support, Wargaming will see what we're doing, we see what we're playing, and help us with the competitive part of the game as well. Not only with the random games and casual players, but with us, with the clans, with the teams. That we are doing really good job there. We got 3 minutes 25 seconds. I'm starting to reveal tanks. Wow, that's something that's really surprising me now. We can see RHM on called as Baltic as well, on 2-on-1. Yes, all right. Let's roll out. Ardennes, second round on that map. We've got 2-1 for ODH at the moment. First 2 rounds on Tundra won by both clans when they were on attacking side. First round on our Ardennes won by ODH on defense. So we got 2-1 now, and it's like 66% at this moment. Winnings are on attack. Let's see if ODH can pull together enough to win the attack game on that map. And let's check what we got here. 2-on-1 still on 2 M41 Bulldogs, 3 IS-3s, 1 T-32, and they've got RHM Borsig, which is absolutely ready for the battle. Full premium build. We'll see how it goes for them. In the meantime, ODH focus on Russian steel. Absolutely sure about that they've got the proper armor. They can bounce, they can hit hard, they can miss hard. That happens pretty much. Let's watch the price for a moment. That's the Glory IS-5. As we can see, looks absolutely great, interesting tank. Originally it is IS-5 with the special camo paint and with the net behind. It is called Glory IS-5. Yes. Good looking tank and quite enjoyable. It's still IS-3 after a bit of the changes tuning. Pretty much a well balanced tank in compared to IS-3s and IS-3A Fatherland. So time is ticking. Over a minute took the ODH took the space, but like we can see, they were trying to regroup. And I'm not sure if what's going on now. There is a good idea to go like that. It looks like a convoy, or on a random game we call that a lemming train. In the meantime, we can see in perfect spots Bulldog. We can see RMH. Pardon, Borsig. I will stay with Borsig. RHM. Borsig with IS-3 to pick the shots. Borsig miss. But yeah, Fincona is taking risk and shooting on Glory IS-5. He knows the trick. He knows that this tank must be focused pretty quick, or he may do a really massive amount of damage. And now Fincona has been spotted. DJ spotted. What the focus fire on Go Wolf on one shot. He stand there. Maybe 2 from Bulldog. Maybe 1. Now ODH speed up the tanks. So we'll see how it goes. Victory tracked. Lutirake takes hits. Grey Wolf on a one shot. Fincona is trying to hit him. Missed. And that's now Viatori 2 shots, 3 shots. That was a focus fire, nice one. Well done from the ODH. There is a squiggle down the other side, shooting from the completely other edge of the map on the side of the I3, and that's done. Viatori has been done. ODH 1-0 running this round. Got advantage over 1 tank and 3% in HP. Still pretty much passive, I would say, play. They're trying to pick the shots, and now it is! Viatori has been finished 2-0 for ODH. Wow! Again, Bryce, 1.5k of damage, as we can see, absolutely monster. If this tank is run pretty well, it's got proper reload, good alpha damage, and we can see with his armor, with his maneuverability, it is danger enemy on the field. Fincona versus Grey Wolf, and Fincona is reloading now. He's a really serious problem. He will get in a crossfire in a second. Yep, he's getting a crossfire on 1 shot. He's left. Will he manage to hide? Yes, he did. There is a nuke down there. He's only on 1 shot down there as well, so he must pick carefully. 1 shot and that's it. Oh, and he has been spotted. Hard situation for 2-on-1 now. ODH in a good shape. ODH is pushing hard. We got 2-1 for ODH. Now he's done 3-0. Yeah, like I said, Bryce MKMK is doing another damage. 1.9 nearly damage. 1894. That's what he's done. At this moment, Jipari no damage at all. Bulldog 600. DJ Linke 400. Iron finished trying hard. 1.5k. Focused on Bryce. Bryce now he didn't hit bounced and fast the devil did hit not. Oh, that's the shots that are going to miss. Now yes, Iron Man another hit. He's trying hard. Oh, he survived that. He still got chance. He still got chance. Not much, but he still got chance. He bounced. He bounced that hit, but he did miss as well. What's going on here? Now he's focused from all the sides by ODH. 6-0 for ODH. That was a massive push. That was an absolutely well played. And now they're not gonna try to catch the Jeepari, they're just gonna pick their flag. What happened down there? Wow, Bryce MK 2.2k of damage, absolutely well played this round now. DJ Image 1500 damage as well. My extra on you. 1200 damage on the Fast Devils. 2k damage on Grey Wolf on IS3, and Jeepari going to finish him. Nope. And focus fire on Jeepari. 7-0 ODH on attack. 7 near ODH on attack. As we can see now, there was 4 battles. 3 battles has been won on attack. So it's 75% times that attacks has been won on this one, and this time ODH wins 3-1 with 2-on-1. That was absolutely brilliant game. As you can see, plenty of things happened here. Great performance on Iron Man here. I think too many missed shots on Borsig. He could do the game, but he's a game breaker. He may do a game because of his damage, and he may lose the game because of lack of armor. Great game again. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see again everyone next week. Commentary for you in English, special for those fans, special for everyone who's outside from the Poland, by DragPL. If you guys like it, tell us. We'll try to get another admin, which was unfortunately not available tonight, and we'll get that 2 admins that will talk English with you. We'll try to do as much as possible to record as many videos and commentary with English for everyone to watch, to enjoy. Thank you again, good game, good night, and see you again on the next games.